Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 34 of Let's Play Stellaris Utopia, the Corinthian Commonwealth of Planets. In the last part, we finished the war with the Euphorian, well, it's autocracy now. I think it was, yeah, no, it's always been the autocracy. Yeah, where we took a massive chunk of Empire. We are going to actually lose Empire about here. I think it's going to dent to about, probably just actually under the planet itself. Because this planet has a planetary grid on it, which is increasing our views. Yeah, there it is. The precursor satellite grid. And unfortunately, it's we're going to lose it because it's not a planet we actually can have. Which the AI somehow colonized, and then the game was like, nah, mate, you can't have that. And I was like, oh. So yeah. That's pretty much how that conversation went down as well. It's a very intriguing conversation, I'm not going to lie. 20 of these ships are going to be upgraded. I don't know what the ships are, but well, all of the ships will have to be upgraded once I get my new hyperdrive. So, because we've got a new hyperdrive, and we've got a new AI system to put them on. So yeah, we got to do all that. God, you're miles away yet again, and we've maxed out our fucking resources again. Like, how am I not spending you enough? I'm going out of my fucking way to spend you. I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of wish I had a vassal now so I could spend it on them, so, like, I wouldn't have a big problem. Yep. I actually can't spend it now quicker than I can use it now. All hope is lost, ladies and gentlemen. All hope is lost. Nothing I can colonize. Well, there is there, but don't really... A precursor capital complex. How much I would love you, but the problem is I can't colonize you with what I want. So, like, Corinthians are where I want everywhere at the moment. Who I want everywhere at the moment. What world are you? You're in ammonia. Methane. Any like colonizable planet inside of our range is probably already taken. That's the well, not taken, but or is a methane or ammonia, and it has to be inside my border to to convert. So yeah, we'll just have to accept that, which I have. I'm not really too fast actually. I'm not gonna lie, but how is my I mean, my sector just got set up, but it's 94 pops, 65 pops out of a 94 pop limit. They're building 2 projects, recruiting 64 armies, construction 4 pops, planning construction of biolab, droid, spaceport, and construction ship. Pretty interesting. It's not, but let's pretend. So you know what? I think I'm going to upgrade this fleet to have some more Venator class, I think. Or maybe more victories. I think we need some more victories. You know what? We need some more victory 2s. Because apparently I don't have enough victory 2s. And where did I send you? I did send you to Osiris. Out of the main force, you're currently missing 10 Nebulon Bs. So we'll get those 10 Nebulon Bs. There we go. Alright, my second fleet's going to come along nice and nicely. My main fleet's going to get some more Victory 2s. Now, Victory 2s, I think, are my ion weapons, aren't they? Yeah. No, that's the Victory 1, Joe. Still, yeah, I was right. They are my turb. Didn't I get new one? Have I got new ion lasers? No, I do not. I did not get a new ion cannon. Well, that was dumb of me. Actually, that was very dumb, actually. Dumb does not carry over enough. Very dumb does. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, descriptors are necessary. And very fucking dumb is the right descriptor. Holy shit, you've actually fully blocked me off now. Alright, Earth. Fine. That's how you want to be. Do I end the association? You know what? No. I'm not going to give you twats the satisfaction. If you want to end it, you're going to have to end it yourself. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure if I build robots over here, I get to keep the planet. which they already are doing. So Yay me, I guess. Doesn't take long to build Nebulon Bs, does it, if I remember correctly? Nebulon B is 86 days, and Victory 2 is only 100... Well, Victory 2s aren't that bad either. They're pretty fast as well. So, yeah. I mean, I do need some more Venators. Venators are, like, one of my favorite-looking ships in the entire Star Wars franchise. I don't know why, but they're just so good-looking. Especially as they can open the entirety... Well, not the entirety. I think it's down to... There. They can open this hatch, which it's just fucking cool. So, I mean, yeah, if they could do that in this, that'd be awesome. But they can't, so I'm not going to complain. They do have TIE Advance on there, which are better than TIE Interceptors as well. They are 14... Yeah, they do a lot more damage. Which gives you still nowhere near as much damage as the Imperial 2 Star Destroyer. The only reason I'm not building the Imperial 2 is because I actually prefer this look of the other. Like, if you actually look at how many weapons they have, the Imperial Star Destroyer makes no sense why you want to build that one first. Like, it's a much better ship overall. But hey, doesn't bother me. So we've got our 6th Victory 2. So we've got 2 there, 4 there. And, of course, our fleet leader is the Acclimator. The only thing that bothers me about the Acclimator is this. It looks like the droid tower, the droid command tower. From the droid command ships, I think. No, it's not the droid battleships. It's the droid cruisers, I think. Research images. Yeah, I can't remember what it's. I can't remember the exact ship name, but it reminds me of the ones you see in fucking Revenge of the Sith flying about in the Battle of Coruscant. Very, like, very reminiscent, and that's what. It just bothers me slightly. I feel like it should have been the. I'm pretty sure it was the same square bridge as the. I feel like it was one of these bridges instead of single. Like, it was a single instead of both of them. Then again, I could actually be just misremembering, so who knows? I may just go back and watch Star Wars to see if I was wrong. I mean, I could have been wrong. It's not exactly as if I'm going to worry. Do you know what you need after Nebulons? Your Acclimators, actually. A Furia. Build 5 Acclimators, please. So yeah, my 2nd Strike Force is going to finally have some Acclimators, which will actually start to boost. That'll give it an extra 5k boost. So it'll give it half its actual power boost straight away. We also need more clones. Well, I say we need more clones, but if I build more clones, it's going to be a fucking problem for me. So I think we do need more clones, but at the same time, it's should we get more clones at the same time? This Antarctic world is doable. If we make it interglacial, it'll actually be clear, and I mean that way I can just, like, when I colonize it, it's a bit of a less of a pain. Isn't that inside the? No, it isn't. But I can make it inside it though, so it's not a problem. Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah, everything's going fine. But I'm still surprised that so many people have gone to Yvord Torb. Actually, I've just realised we didn't even rename that. We'll rename that to Lando. I forgot we've been fucking up the naming of this stuff. D-O-M-I-A. Take the gag out of there, and then you go. Then everyone else is fine. Good. Because they've got to be in the same system as the name of the capital planet in that system. So, like, having 2 planets in one system isn't going to be a big fuss or a big issue. If you're not planetting sectors, you need to give me you need to give me as much energy income as you can, because my fleets are expensive. They're going to be even fucking more expensive once I get the Annihilator. And there's the new hyperdrive. You know what? Get the new shields, and then I'll upgrade them and have a quick drink. Don't mind me. Alright. So yeah. Putting off upgrading my ships for a long time. Mostly because it's just a whole lot of effort. Yeah, so we haven't really got anything but shields. We'll have shields, hyperdrive, and the what's it called to do? Industrial matter replicator. Taking our matter replicator technology and expanding it, we can now replicate industrial components and entire complex. You not fuck it. I want that habitability, but this seems way too interesting. I feel like this is the it's a planetary unique, which lowers construction time and building time. Construction cost, sorry, and building time. No, construction and building cost. It's not that good of a building, actually. So, I mean, that's a no from me on that one. I'm not too interested in that. So, I mean, I forewent some more habitability for it, but I mean, it's kind of worth it. Now, can't I... Wait, if we look at our species, we can edit these guys. We can edit you to not be repugnant, although I don't give a fuck about that. I'd like you to be thrifty, though. Oh, it costs 2 points. Well, yep, that's not happening then, is it? That, ladies and gentlemen, is unfortunate. We can't make our people thrifty. That's why when we do actually finish the tradition, we will be going for engineered evolution. Only because I would like to be able to add thrifty to our people. Because energy credits are they're an issue. The fact that my fleets just keep growing isn't. Jesus Christ, I actually built these far a fucking way. One acclimator has arrived, though, in the second fleet. This is the acclimator for the second strike fleet. I do like that. Like, if I was to press F9, I would be able to get a more scenic, but unfortunately, Control F9 would still start my secondary recording software, and we're not. I just don't want that. It's a pain. So we're 18 out of the 130 planets we need for victory. I mean, a quick annexation of this side of the galaxy should be more than enough. I mean, give me time. When my second fleet's fully operational, then I'm going to just call it that I'm gonna have a pretty easy time. So we just gotta wait until that fleet's up and running to its fullest capacity. Which will take some time, which is why we need to understand. Which is why we need to accept that. But hey, once we're done, it'll be great. I'm expecting like Earth to lose this colony to these two. Not like an aggressive move, but just a border problem. Although I fully intend to destroy this. I intend to take everything but this next time. These two, all of this. And then try and move in on more like indefinitely on the rest of these guys. Earth is unfortunately going to be the only one I can't take out there. There's still growing people here, even though they're not meant to be able to fucking live here. Because that makes sense. If we're lucky, they should actually be able to adapt to a tomb-world preference, which means we can then keep them there. I mean, it is possible. I know that much. If you leave them there long enough, they will adapt.
Construction complete.
So, just a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. Just a matter of time. A droid colony ship. That still amuses me, ladies and gentlemen. Right, the first fleet's done. So the second fleet is missing... I mean, some victories would be nice, actually, for the second fleet. So we'll get that from Aurora. We'll get 3 from here, and then we'll get 3 from Tindis. Or 2 from Tindis, sorry. I just want to build up my second strike fleet to be nearly as powerful as my main fleet. I'm going to give it everything for the most part by interdictors for now. Because interdictors are fucking expensive. Like, they cost me 5, like, they cost me 5.6 energy and 4.2 minerals. That's like a whole mineral, held 2 extra minerals and 2 extra like energy on top of my like a Venator, and it does obviously it's better in that sense, but it doesn't do as much damage. So like in that sense, add to it's not as protected. Like it has less health, armor, and shielding, so it's not as useful. It also has a damn sight less. It has point defense, yeah. For the most part, it is basically a Venator, but a bit weaker. But it also costs a lot more. So it's one of those situations where is it really worth it overall? And in my opinion, no, it's not. So well, it's worth it, just not for the second strike fleet. I could build them immobilizers actually, because immobilizers are quite cheap. The only difference is it's very hard for that stuff to get to them. Now we have got a new Empire Capital Complex. I would like, out of all of these, the cheapest. So we'll go Frontier Clinic. Right. I think Police State would be very good, but it kind of goes against my Citizen Republic, what I'm trying to go for at the moment. Efficient Bureaucracy. Oh, great. We haven't got enough for a thing. We're going to go for Efficient Bureaucracy and get 2 more colonizable planet systems. Purely because I want to. So, yeah. That is what we'll have to do. Still need that fucking climb restoration. I should have got it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is on me, obviously. So, I really want the Annihilator SSD. It's a special project, but I fucking want that Annihilator, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I'm having dreams about that Annihilator. Also, I need to get myself 2 more construction ships to build the vast amount of crap that we've got. Most of it's minerals. You know what? Nah, fuck it. For now, I'm just going to ignore that. Well, that's not it. That's what I want, a detailed view. There we go. So, yeah. Now, Lynn has... she's looked after our system, our empire for a while. Well, our Commonwealth for a while. She's going to be having an election in 99. Hopefully she doesn't die by then. I would like to see her have another election. She's, I think the only good thing she has really is actually no, she's both her traits are really good. And at the moment she's placing as much as she can into physics, which is, again, she's being helpful, and that's all you can ask of your people. Stellaria, we can get even more power from, so let's do so. Research agreement. Yeah, you have research I want. One of them I'm guessing would be no.
Construction complete.
So it's still gonna be a while to get the influence to do what we want, so we'll hold off on that. No, we have to hold off on that. It's not as if I get a fucking choice. Oh right, yes, Empire Capital Complex can now be done. How much were you again? 1,000. Good. Produces extra unity and just makes life a little bit better. Good old droids doing what they can. Pretty happy with droids, not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty happy with them. Aphoria, that's just fine. Yeah, let's get these guys up. Right. Oh, whoa. Alright, engineering facility. That facility. So at the moment, the demographic are looking not very good for the Corinthian. We're only 30%. Oh, apparently there are some people who still for some reason have sedentary. So we'll just get rid of sedentary.
Situation log updated. Species modified.
There we go. They've joined back up now. Thank God. That was weird having 2 sets of Corinthians when I didn't mean to. So yeah, we're up to 31% now. There we go. There we go. Fix that. Upgrade you. So many things to do. Victory 2's and the last acclimator. The last Victory 2's on its way as well. Like art construction wise. You want to give me credits and minerals for one? Yep, fuck it, whatever, just take it. Right. It's about time we built some more clones. There we go. 10 more of those bad boys. My first transport fleet is actually... My first trooper corps, sorry, is miles away. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have to end this part. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next part. See you guys then.